Or they should try it when I haven't even done it myself. But it's something that I do want to try. You put the socket, the lip in the back, so it's not elevated in the front when you put the switches in. Interesting, right? It's actually PC who asked me if I've done it before. He says it works. Yeah. Well, you would have to, put like tape or something to keep it in place. Sounds like a nightmare. Well, some of the Milmax sockets are in pretty tight. I mean, that's what I do too. Like, I use tape to hold it in place. It sounds like it would be a nightmare for like really loose switches, but I solder with tape anyways, so it wouldn't really be that much different for me. Sounds sketch, yeah, but what if that's like the next big thing in the Milmax community? Reverse Milmaxing. Like a few months from now. And you guys will be like, oh wait, we heard that months ago from Patty's stream. Yeah, you could. You could just leave the tape on too. Because sometimes the socket compatibility, you have to make sure that the PCB is compatible. I don't think the lip issue is really that big of a deal, but it does, like, it can cause problems. Hi, Gosu. So it really depends. That's why, like, whenever you Milmax something, people will say, like, oh, make sure it's, like, compatible. And this would potentially eliminate that. Oh, were you, CJ? Hello. Yeah, I mean, this is not my intended build, but the board I was gonna build, unfortunately, was, the PCB was borked. But I have a couple personal builds. Your luber is backed up, so you have no switches right now. Dang. You have a luber? I don't know. I guess it's something you'd have to ask PC. Because PC is the one who, told me about it. Andy? Who's Andy? Is that looped switches? Oh, that's Uberslav. Oh. He loops switches? Dennis is my luber. He's a loop slave? Oh my, I didn't know that. Yeah, so I loop client switches and then I send my switches off to, or this is the first time I've sent it off to Dennis. But I haven't really had time for personal builds. Most of the builds I do these days are for clients. So I'm usually busy lubing their switches for them. I know a lot of people go through like lube